She doesn't learn, she remembers. She wasn't built, she was woven. This is a quote from a recent reading that I received from someone, and it honestly landed. This episode is for anyone who's tired of constantly trying to explain themselves. And in today's episode, we'll be talking about the power of being misunderstood and why it might actually be the best things that ever happened to you. So, welcome back. Hello, my name is Daria. I am the creator of Alchemy by Design. It's a program that fuses alchemy, the ancient alchemy, also Jungian alchemy, which is the alchemy within, with human design to create a map of your own unconscious so you can be fully who you're meant to be. Today, we're talking about the power of being misunderstood. And let's not pretend it doesn't hurt, okay? Let's not pretend it doesn't sting. When somebody twists your words, when somebody misinterprets you, when somebody projects their own stuff onto you, it sucks. You start second guessing yourself. Should I explain myself better? Was I too much? Do they even know me? Do they even understand what I'm coming from? But here's the truth. Being misunderstood doesn't mean you did something wrong. Sometimes it just means that you stop editing yourself. And that's when your life begins. Now, let's talk about why people misunderstand. This is what helped me most to understand this. People, they never see you. People can't see you, and you don't see people. Everybody, you, me, everybody you know, we have versions of the people in our life and in our heads. And we understand them and we make sense of them through our own experiences. So people, when they don't understand you because they see you through their own experiences, through their own insecurities, and through their own limitations. And more often than not, being misunderstood only means that you don't fit in the boxes of their limitations, their insecurities, and their expectations of life. But you are never meant to fit in their limitations, their insecurities, and their expectations of their life. You have your own expectations of your life that you're meant to fit in. You have probably your own insecurities and limitations that you've overcome or not, that you're overcome and are speaking from the wisdom or are still in them and speaking from the insecurity. But those are your own and they don't need to be understood by somebody else. So when they hear you break out of their little tiny boxes of experiences and ways in understanding the world, you become the selfish one when you set a boundary, you become the dramatic one when you express too much emotions, you become the detached one when you put yourself first. That's not you. That's their own understanding of things based on their experiences, their traumas, their insecurities, their fears. It's not on you to fix it. There's a power when you stop trying to fix somebody else's filter, somebody else's lens. They see you how they are capable of seeing you. They can't see you with the same way you're seeing yourself. You're not wearing the same lenses. You're not wearing the same perspective of life. You're not wearing the same clothes of insecurity. You're not wearing the same limitations. You've lived in different boxes and you've experienced different things. So your perspectives on the same thing will be wildly different. And what for you might seem like a natural boundary, for them it might feel like rejection. For them might feel like closing up. For them might even feel like punishment. What you experience as simple expression, for them might be show off. For them might be dramatics. For them might be pretending, because they can't take themselves there. So the only way possible in which you could take yourself there is by pretending, by being dramatic, because that's the lens they placed on the world to explain the insecurities they have to not show up. It's not on you to be understood. It's not on you to explain to them how things look from your perspective. You can't borrow them, your eyes, your lenses, your perspective of life. And you don't owe anyone a full PowerPoint explanation of who you are, how you see the world, why you see it the way you see it. You have to, at some point, realize that everyone has their own lenses, has their own perspectives of life. Now, this is beautifully shown in human design. We have the perspectives, we have the motivations, and we can understand slightly how people see things differently. Obviously, it's still a limited view. Even though human design is called the science of differentiation, I feel that it's quite still limiting people into perspectives, six motivations. But if we go deeper into archetypes, if you go and look at the gate, at the color, at the tone, all the way down, then yes, it's differentiated, and we can actually see somebody's perspective when we look at the nodes and when we look at how they actually interact with the world based on the archetypes that show up in their chart. But you don't owe anyone to understand this about you. Sure, it helps. The more you understand all of these things and the more you understand people around you, the easier it gets to have compassion. Not to understand them. Even if you understand their chart, even if you read them, even if you know everything and they know everything about you, even if you made the full-on PowerPoint presentation, you still don't have the same lenses on life. And you can't see through their lenses. You can only see through yours. Even understanding them brings out compassion, brings out acceptance. It doesn't bring understanding. So stop over-explaining, stop justifying, and most importantly, stop apologizing for being who you are. You're not too intense, you're not crazy, you're not different. Nothing is happening. I love the saying that Carl Jung used, show me a sane man and I'll cure him for you. We're all insane here. We're all crazy here. The more you explain, the more you leak yourself, the more you dim yourself, the more power you lose in explaining, in trying to fit in trying to make others see what you see. Here's what to do instead. Say what you mean clearly. If they get it, great. If they don't, great. There's no reason for you to explain something further than saying it bluntly, clearly, as it is for you. Your presence does more talking than your words. Your energy talks to them. If they don't see it, if they don't recognize it, if they can't even hear your words and they can't understand your presence, they won't be able to do it no matter how you explain. The only thing that you achieve in over explaining, in over watering, in trying to get the message better, easier, explaining it another way, is changing you. That's the only way, the only thing that happens there. You're watering your essence down. They still won't get it. They still won't get what you said the first time, even if you water it down. Now, here's a truth. Being misunderstood, it's actually everybody has it. I know I speak from experience, but I know that everybody has felt, at least at one point in their life, completely misunderstood by people around them. Because being misunderstood is a built-in filter. What do I mean by this? It automatically removes people that do not resonate with you. It automatically removes people who were only there for a specific version of you. That was a people pleaser, that was convenient, that was easy to control. Being misunderstood, it has always been a built-in filter that aligns you with people who get you. I've spent years of my life trying to change my message, trying to rewrite my words, trying to fit in. And the more I did that, the more and more I lost myself. Because trying to explain myself to people who wouldn't get me was transforming me into someone I was not. It was transforming me into someone who enjoys small talk. I don't, but I had to play that. It was transforming me in someone who I didn't even recognize anymore. I spent decades of my life not smiling because I was surrounded by people who wouldn't see me. But I was afraid of being misunderstood. I would filter myself down. I would push myself down, and I didn't realize that the greatest power in attracting people that are on the same wavelength as you, in attracting a life that feels filled with people that support you, that see you, that hear you, people that you don't have to translate your soul to, happens when you allow yourself to be misunderstood. When you allow the other to not get it, and it's fine. It's fine. If you don't get it, it was not for you. Misunderstanding is also a built-in filter for being used. Having your energy filtered out of you. When you are over-explaining yourself, when you are not allowing people to completely misunderstand you and be fine with it, you are giving them your energy by over-explaining. You are offering it freely to somebody who doesn't even see you. Let them go. The people who don't get you, they don't need an explanation. And the ones who do get you, they also don't need an explanation. And the people who are not supposed to ever get you, they're not supposed to eat and sit at your table. They're not supposed to be benefiting from your energy. The ones who are supposed to benefit from your energy will get you without even trying. It will feel easy. It will feel aligned. It will feel like you've always done it. There's no issue there. Now, easier said than done, right? Like I started this video today, let's not miss the point that it stinks. Let's not miss the point that it sucks when somebody close to you, family, friends, don't get you, don't understand you, and it feels like they don't even want to try to understand you. It sucks. Let's be honest about it. Let's call it as it is. So I'm gonna give you a simple way to be practical about it, how to handle it, let's say, in real time when it happens, when you're misunderstood. Now, the first thing you'd want to do when somebody clearly misunderstands you, where somebody clearly twists your words against you, is pause. Don't defend yourself. Just breathe for a second, because you need to center yourself. It hurts. There's no way around it. There's no way for me to make it seem like it doesn't. It hurts. So the second thing I need you to ask yourself is, what's needed over here? Do I need this message to pass through clearly? Or do I need to be liked? Do I need validation from this person? Or do I need something done practical? Well, misunderstanding that needs to be delivered practical. Now, if it's a misunderstanding that needs to be delivered practical, say it again, but this time say less. This is what needs to be done. This is my perspective. This is how it has to happen. And full stop. Now, after that, you need to leave the door open. I will be discussing in another live about the difference between demands and requests. It should always be a request, not a demand. Demand is using power over, request is using power with. But you should always allow the door open for the other person to step in and try to understand you, try to get the message, or walk out. It's okay for you to say, I don't think we're on the same page. And that's okay. The goal in a misunderstanding is not to win. It's not to get the other. It's not to be right. If you're looking to get the other, if you're looking to be right, you're not looking to deliver the message. You're looking for validation. The goal in any sort of discussion is not to win, is to stay anchored in who you are and allow the door open for the other to meet you or not. Now, we discussed a bit about why it hurts. Now, let's flip it a bit. Let's discuss why being misunderstood is actually powerful, right? The title of today's video is Being Misunderstood is Your Superpower. Now let's see, why is it powerful to be misunderstood? What if what you're saying is proof of what matters to you? And when you're watering it down, it's proof of what's safe for you. This is the difference. So, one, when you're being misunderstood and you don't care and you stay true to yourself, is you showing what matters to you. The other version, when you water yourself down, when you over explain, when you try to convince, it's what you perceive would be safe. What you perceive would keep you in a stable, non changing position. But this channel is called Alchemy by Design, and in my own personal belief, working with alchemy, change is constant. Transformation is constant. Staying safe, staying unmovable, people pleasing, fitting in boxes, trying to make others get you, it's resisting transformation. And resisting transformation is just as dangerous as chasing it. Transformation happens. Transformation is a constant. You don't walk into transformation and you can't avoid transformation. These are things that happen to you and you walk with them, you flow with them. And this is why being misunderstood is a superpower. Being misunderstood gets you to alignment into what you are important for you, what is important for you, and where are you stepping next. This is one of the main reasons the whole shebang about manifestation from new age spirituality, we think positive and positive things will happen to you, will never work, because people are trying to stay safe. People are trying to water themselves down by ignoring what's actually important for them. This is what you're trying to manifest, what's actually important for you. Now, if you yourself, not somebody else, don't blame it on the person misunderstanding you. If you yourself water down what is important for you in order to be liked, in order to receive validation, in order to feel safe, then that's what you're manifesting. That's where your focus is going. You've watered this one down and you're manifesting the watered down version of it. I don't know, you wanted to manifest $1,000 and you manifested 10. The watered down version. That's what you considered it to be safe. That's what you considered it to be acceptable. And that's exactly what you do with your words as well. That's exactly what you do with your inner self as well. That's exactly what you do with everything that's important in your life. You water it down in order to maintain an illusion of safety. I wouldn't even call it safety, to be honest with you. I would call it comfort. Because we are seduced by comfort in order to resist the transformation that's meant to happen to all of us over and over again. Change is eternal. This is my car sitting beside me. Now, I will ground you a bit before we close this video. Think about every person who has ever shaken something up in your world. Every person you might have misunderstood. And they stayed with it. Think about it. They didn't try to convince you, they stayed with it. It moved you, didn't you? Didn't it? You still remember them, right? When you misunderstood someone completely and they didn't justify it, it left you with that. You remember it, don't you? They didn't water themselves down to be more palpable. They went with it, and neither should you. You should stick with what is important and valuable for you, because that is you, that is your life, that is what's pulling you onto your alignment. There's nothing outside pulling you. It's not their perspective, their lenses pulling you in your life. It's your lenses, your perspective. Just like I talked in the second video, you can find it on the channel, about creating reality, about life being a dream. You are the one dreaming, you are the one creating it, and if you are watering it down, that's what you're creating. This is the superpower of being misunderstood. It aligns you to what you want. Now, before I'll leave you with this, as we're closing, you don't need to be understood in order to be valid. You don't need to be honest. You don't need to be anything that they tell you. Your version is yours and yours alone. You need to be self-respecting. You need to be real to yourself. And rest, it can unfold as it will. Don't try to control the outside world. Try to control your inside world. Thanks for listening. If it resonated, send it to someone who is always trying to explain themselves too much. Or better yet, don't send it to anyone. Just leave it for yourself. Talk to you soon. Bye.